Good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone doing out there? Yankee, I told you. Yankee stacking there with his comments. We've got Jody Rhodes here, Pot of Jam, Starbuck, Jeff, and Coins. How are you doing? Yep. Yeah, plenty of buying opportunities there. Jody Rhodes says, anything happening today? Yeah, of course there's something happening, Jody. We got silver up like, I don't know, 30 cents or something like that. Let's take a look. Yeah, sorry, 23 cents. At its highest point, though, it was up 17.47.9 was the highest. It's come back some, so there is some selling pressure currently. We're going to go over two spots, a couple of things of news. We've got one Bitcoin, and we've got three other articles that we'll take a look at. One's quite small, so the other ones are slightly bigger, but we'll definitely take a look at that. Silver price currently $17.39, so $17.39. Obviously, you guys are aware I've put this road to $20 in. So what we've got is this road here that I've put in place. So we've got our supporting lines. Let me just close this down. So there's our bottom support level, which we initially broke through, and now we've come back in. So we're now sitting in this zone. There's our resistance level. So long as we travel within these two lines, we will get to $20 an ounce by October. Obviously, if we break above this, then obviously it'll mean that we will get there sooner. So we're just going to keep track of it. We're currently looking good, though, guys. $17.39, approaching $17.40. So everything looking pretty sweet there. Let's have a look. Pot of Jam. He says, I should be a mod or something. Good luck with that one, Pot of Jam. Not yet, not yet, my friend. Silver looks like it's doing well. Yeah, certainly is. And let's have a look what Yankee says. He says, hey, Poj, no more freaking gold wins for you. Yeah, I know. He's one of the luckiest guys I know. Jody says, Trump's making me rich 2020. Is that the mega or the giga goal? He says, hashtag MAGA. Is that the MAGA goal? Let's have a look. Starbuck Jeff Ncoin says, good. How are you? I'm pretty good today, Starbuck Jeff. I was having a look there in relation to what silver's doing. I was awesome. Just that bit of news coming through in regards to the Chinese slapping tariffs on US goods. Whoop, straight up. There's even some reaction in regards to Bitcoin. However, the Bitcoin move looks a little interesting, so we'll look at that one as well. I don't think it's going to be sustained based on the numbers I'm seeing, but I'll show you guys shortly. Pot of Jam says, oh, damn, Yankees here. Yankee, I still think it was a dream. Did he win again? Man, Mark. Hey, Mark. 10-11-0. The Silver, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks for sending that email through. I'm glad I could be of some assistance. Pot of Jam says, Silver Army, have you heard about my giveaway win last night? Well, this morning. Giveaway win? Did you give away the win, or did someone else give away the win? You'll have to clarify. So like Pot of Jam says, Yankee stacking, how much do you think the shipping will be? Oh, what did he win? What did Podge win? Sucker for Silver says, hey, Sucker for Silver, man, how you doing? Says, hey, SL again. I forgot to buy silver yesterday. I know, funny enough, I think there was a comment there on my I posted the chart yesterday in the community post. So I put there was a comment there, and that someone had said that they were hoping that silver wasn't going to move, and that they would be buying some silver over the next couple of days. Let me check here. It was I hope the spot price don't move much. That was Silver Heist. And there was another one here. Drop in. I don't think here. Yeah. Okay, well, there's no problem at all. I may find anything else. There was a comment there in relation to buying some more, but oh well, it's not there now. So yeah, so Bradley Heights, how you doing, Bradley? Good to see you. Says good morning, everyone. Well, it's good afternoon here. In fact, nearly good evening here on this side. Yankee Stinking says, I'm never going to fill my monster box if prices continue like this, man. Well, you got to keep moving the goalposts, Yankee. So you know you can't You can't always. In fact, there we go. We can hear the. You can't always win on that one. So the moment the goalposts move up, you got to adjust. I think. Well, how much is a American Silver Eagle costing nowadays? $20. It's got to be $20 an ounce. Oh man, I tell you what, there'll be plenty of people shopping around looking for those bargains. There's going to be silver bargain hunters. Yankee Stacken says, "Hi Starbuck, doing great, except for the price jump in precious metals." Let me just have a look here. So I'm going to try and see if I can get this on. There we go. Right. There we go. I'm going to try and see if I can do that, guys. Just a quick one. Nope, that's not going to work. There we go. That'll do. Right. How you doing, everyone? It's good to see everyone here. I'll just show them up, but we're going to have a look through the charts in a sec. It looks like silver's strong, man. Silver is looking super good right now. Looking at the chart, I must admit, I love it when we don't see red, and we've seen just over pretty much over the last 12 hours that just how things can certainly move. So that's the 4-hour candle that we're looking at right now on silver. And then the previous one would have been 4 hours earlier, and of course 4 hours before that. So that's 12 hours. So it's looking pretty good. And over the last 4 hours, we'll have a look and break that down. We're going to take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, so there we go. A bit of selling pressure, like I was saying there. We went up nicely. Look at that. Nice straight through resistance levels, guys. We're well above our 20-day moving average now. So hopefully this is rock and roll time for silver. And we're going to start seeing some nice momentum here on the hourly. There's our 20-day moving average. Bang, we just bounced off that 50-day moving average here. Let's take a look. There it is. That orange one right there. That's our 50-day moving average. And selling pressure came in. We bounced off that straight up. And then we just kept pushing up. Okay, so there is a bit of selling pressure right now. So we're at 1736, everyone. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that one. Starbuck Jeff N Coin says, "Oh, interesting." Then we got Manir. Oh, geez, we're up to 9 here, guys. So thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please smash the likes. Be nice to see a fair amount of likes there as well. Let's have a Potter Jam says, "I want a 6.9 ounce pour." Jeez. You're one lucky guy, man. And first place, gram of gold and a PF 69 lunar, man. Yankee, I mean, I'd say he's probably going to be draining the war chest there by the looks of it, man. Potter Jam says, "From the Gigago." There you go. Says, "I won the mega prize and first place." Jesus, you must have been up. You must have been up late, Podge. I said, there you go. I was up at 4 a.m. after being in a 13-hour car journey from 8:30. Man, you hardly slept. Well, I tell you what, it was worth it. You didn't sleep through, and there you go. You won a 6.9 ounce pour and a gram of gold. Yankee says, "Seriously, this recession in 2019, believe me, is going to put a real dent in my accumulation." I tell you what, if you're giving away prizes like that, Yankee, I think it's going to put a dent in your war chest there, buddy. It'll be the first recession whilst I'm alive. Oh, Carl's at 1850. Okay, they must be trimming back their premiums. I mean, Jody Rhodes says, "Jesus, how old are you?" Potter Jam says, "I'm kidding, I'm 15. There you go. Well, he's a lucky 15-year-old, that's for sure. Silver's going to 900, says Crypto Conservative. Come on, guys, let's try and be realistic with these predictions, man. It's like $900. We're only sitting at like 17. Let's just calm down. Yankee says maybe 18 if we're really ugly. It's not maybe. It's the when, Yankee. I think it's you better start stacking, buddy. Honestly, IDC, what a recession is. That is pot of jam. Who's that handsome fella on the screen? Well, it's me, obviously. Jody Rhodes says 15, amazing. Keep stacking. Wish I started at 15 now. Hey, you guys, 10 in the chat and only 3 likes. Come on, please, guys, hit the likes, smash them. Not to the smash them as break the like button, but you know, hit them up, moon them up. Come on, hit that like button. Show some love, says Starbuck Jeff N Coins. Let's have a look. He says, thanks so much. It's going well. Up to 29 ounces. Well, 37 now. That's a pot of jam. Jeez. It's pretty good, man. Great face for radio. Jody. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or what. Mark says 10, 11, 0 silver. He says, jam, change your name to pot of gold. A pot of luck, I think, is probably better. Man, even while he was away there, before pot of jam left us for a bit, he was fairly lucky. He says, hardly a pot of gold with 1 gram. Be a very small pot, hey, pot of jam. You do get pots that big. Hey, Donald, how you doing, Donald? Good to see you. He says, hi, Limey. Hi, everybody. Let's take a look through. We got Mark. He says, not that conservative. $20 by next month. Silver Junkie, $13.50. That is something I won't forget. Silver Junkie, $13.50. How are you doing today, buddy? Sorry, it's not your day, unfortunately. Jody says at 15, I was a bus. I had a bus pass, a girlfriend, no money. Yeah, it's like all of us when we're younger. But there you go, Silver Junkie, all $13.50. Well, I got the opposite of that. There we go. Now we can get on with the show. My LCS is a great guy with my stacking. Just can't get rolls of culls. Just a few at a time. Well, nothing wrong with that, man. Take your time. Just hope it doesn't over time cost you a lot. A pot of gore. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, guys, let's get back to this. Okay, so there we go. That is the silver on the hour. We bounced, like really pushed on through. We've broken through resistances here pretty much from today. We were looking pretty awesome in relation to we were 12 hours ago in the morning. This was us in the morning, just picking up speed. And then a couple of hours back, we've got some news there that pretty much broke us above this resistance level, which is awesome. So this resistance is now support, and then we're looking pretty good. So 1737, we can build up on this and really start pushing up and see if we can roll this over from those other gains and just maintain that momentum. Momentum is key for this market, so hopefully we can keep that momentum going, and then of course we can start aiming higher as well. So Pot of Jam says, I need to do a gore sometime, but shipping will kill me. It's one of those things, Pot of Jam. I mean, don't forget, you win stuff and other people win stuff. So it's like, you know, kind of goes round in a circle kind of thing. So, you know, pay it forward and you get something back. You've been fairly lucky. Pay it forward. Okay, see you around, guys. Cheers, Pot of Jam. See you, Yankee. Please get back to me with a shipping price. Yeah, 6 ounce bar. Good luck with that one. Pot of Jam. Probably cost you like 50 euros to post. Good luck. Hey, Sylv, JT Coin Rings. How you doing, JT? It's good to see you, man. I see JT's just dropping in. We're up to 15 watching, which is great. So it says, let me try again here in NH. I was able to get, before the morning spike circulated, or cull, ASCs between 18 to 18.50 each. The way to stack them. Well, when you started stacking American Silver Eagles, Yankee, what was the lowest you paid? What was you know, when you bought your first Eagle? How much was it? That's what I'd like to know. Let's have a look at Starbuck Jeff saying hello there to JT and pretty much everybody else. Right, okay, let's get back to the charts, everybody. So, right, what we're seeing here. Let's close this down. Right, yeah. So silver, it's challenging at the minute now because we've sort of hit the pinnacle here currently at the minute. So now there's some selling pressure. We've broken out of our zones here, hence the title. We're well above our moving averages here, guys. So not really much else to to say, but silver, fantastic. We're currently up just in the last hour. Or well, we were up 6 cents, but okay, we're down 5 cents currently. So let's on the day. Let's see how we're looking on the day here. Right, 32 cents up on the day, which is 1.78, 1.8, 1.9%. Gold, guys, is currently up 1.66%. So silver again has done a number on gold for another consecutive day where it's up in positive territory from a percentage perspective. So we're nearly up 2%. In fact, it was nearly up 2% earlier. In fact, it was well over it. Gold looking at 1.64%. Let's take a look at gold. Let's change the screen here. Okay, gold price. Let's have a look. Nice strong breakthrough there in regards to our moving averages. Again, quite a similar move. This is on the hourly, so we're going to do a daily move. When I checked, it was up $23. Well, there you go. Gold's looking pretty good, guys. Up $25 on the day. I'm sure it'll make a lot of people with their gold stashes at home. Up $25. That's 1.66%. Again, we broke through our initial resistance from that level. We're still looking pretty good. We are hitting resistance currently at the 1530 mark, which is pretty much where we've been a few days back. So we need to break through this level here in order to gain and to start moving up higher and start tackling the 1530, 1540 resistance levels. There's our supporting trend line. We're still looking pretty good. We're way above it. Gold's looking very positive, guys. Well above here. Hopefully now we can start really moving in. If you have a look at where this all started, gold is looking the strongest out of all the metals currently. We're consistently above our moving average here, which is this 20-day. So eventually it started all the way back here, 31st of May. Started to break above, bit of selling, breaking up even higher, bit of selling, and then a bit of sideways movement, consolidation, break up, break down, and then we consolidation again, then started to really ramp up, break through resistance, and then trade some sideways. We've had sideways movement for quite a while now, and then bang, straight on up. That's essentially a classic move. I want to see consolidation, moves up, consolidation, moves up, consolidation, moves up. That's how I want to see the market move. So gold currently looking pretty good in its current position. So we're going to keep an eye on that, guys. Hopefully we can maintain that. Let's put our new trend line in place. So there's our support line, and this is our resistance line. Okay, so in this area here, pretty much over the next few days, so it's either going to be a breakdown or a breakout of this current position. So maybe we can maintain that this evening. I don't know. We'll have to just see what further news comes out of the concerns in regards to the trade disputes or trade wars, whatever you want to call it, there with China. So we're definitely going to see if that has any further effects, because if it does, more than likely we're going to see gold break out of this position. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait till next week. Let's take a look through. So he's going back to the chat here. Right. Up to 18, guys. Thanks very much. Hit the like button, please. Share. And hit the subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. Jody Rhodes says everything's coming into place nicely. I bet China rolls tanks into Hong Kong this weekend. Yeah, that would be something. If indeed that was to happen. I'd say a lot of people from the precious metal community would probably be on that same way of thinking there, Jody. Like it, thanks. Howdy, everyone. That's Backyard Bullion. Hey, man, how you doing, Backyard? My friend across the water. I've got friends across the other side of the water, so that side and that side. There we go. Yankee says the lowest he bought was $15 each. He's now paying between $18 and $18.50 each. Wow. Okay, that's some adjustment there. Everyone's saying hello there. We got Krispy Kreme Mad White. How you doing, Krispy Kreme? Awesome. Good to see you. JT Coin Rings. He says hello. Starbuck Jeff and coins and all. Hope you're doing well there, JT. So Yankee Stacking says, I predict we never see that again. Well, the new, well, effectively the new low is 14, I think, once it bounced off that. So, but you did well buying at that price, man. There we go. Backyard Bullion saying, hello, how is everyone doing, man? I hope you're doing fantastically. I'm sure you're probably a bit concerned in regards to Brexit, so we won't go into that, but I hope everything moves along nicely for you and smoothly. Coin Sense Nonsense says, hi, Silver Limey 79, Donald, New Mexico, Backyard Bullion, Yankee Stacking, and everyone. There you go, everyone's named. Backyard Bullion says, the horrors of full screen Limey. Donald saying hello to Coin Sense and Nonsense. The full Limey. Well, Backyard's a Limey himself. Backyard Bullion says, Yankee Stacking, yes, indeed. One of the reasons I have a faceless YouTube channel. I've already had someone say I've got a face for radio. Yankee Stacking says, nice oak leaf, Backyard Bullion, but not for me. Yeah, I got my oak leaf yesterday. I just need to do a video. I'll probably do a video over the next couple of days. An interesting piece. I'll put it down. I'm sending it in for grading. Probably the moment I get my other 2 coins back from NGC. Backyard Bullion says, Yankee Stacking, yes, I agree. For me too. It's not one for my stack, other than that the free one they sent me. There you go. 24 carat AK-47 will keep you rich, and keep you safe and rich. Absolutely, Joni. I totally agree with that one. Yankee Stacking says, all right, back to work. I gotta go. No problem. Cheers, Yankee. Take care, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. We got Donald in New Mexico. He says, Lady Yankee. And then we got Slinging Silver 84. It says, morning, fellas. How are you doing there, Slinging Silver 84? How's your morning there? Good. I hope everything's well. I'm sure you heard the news there. So precious metals up. I'm sure you're quite happy. Recon Trump attacking the Fed is a bigger cause. There you go. Yeah, I've got an announcement there from Jerome Powell, which we're going to take a look at as well. Jody sent hello there to Donald. We got Crypto Conservative says, I can't believe Italy fell. I know the Prime Minister resigned. Is there much else that's happened there, Crypto Conservative? Suicide, more like. And then we got RPM Limited, man. How you doing? He says 30p for 285 600 Bitcoin. What a lucky buyer. Wow, 30p. 30p for 285,000 Bitcoin. What's that, RPM? Could you clear that up? Sounds interesting. Right, getting back to gold, guys, now that we finished up with the chat. Yeah, so we're going to see if hopefully if there's further news to come out, we might see gold start to see. Well, we're going to see if we can sort of break through this resistance zone that we can see there. This is gold on the daily, so we're going to zoom in now and take a look at the hourly. Oh, there you go. So pretty much the last hour, we're seeing some selling. What is interesting is we've got a nice wick below it, which means that even though there's pressure on the downside, there's also buying pressure on the upside, which is good. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see a complete reversal, as in we don't want to see people rushing in to buy in and then go, okay, it's time to sell. So that's what we want to do. We want to see this maintained. We want to see buyers coming in, put buying pressure on the bears who are trying to bring the price down, get these wicks. I want to see wicks all the way up, and hopefully we can continue to put pressure moving up. That's our next resistance zone is in this area. It's going to be pretty close, guys. It certainly would be interesting to see if gold can break through probably on Monday. Let's take a look through. Okay, so gold at $1,523 an ounce currently as of right now. So let's check out platinum. How do you guys think platinum is going to be? Jody says, I'd rather have the 30p. I think I'd rather have the 285,000 Bitcoin. That's a no-brainer. He said, US dollar currencies index down big as well. That's correct. Jenny, whenever that's down, everything else is up. Opulence says 2 exchanges crashed under Amazon software. Loads of 35% Bitcoin sold. Wow. Okay. What? That's insane. Jeez, that would have been a good buy. Jody Rhodes, having a good laugh. Hit the like button. Thanks very much for that, JT Coin Rings, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. Bitcoin is showing fake FOMO today, guys. I totally agree with you, RPM, and we're going to go into that when I have a look at the charts. I know, and what pretty much gave it away was obviously the reaction in regards to the precious metals today. That I just picked up off that, but now you can see the volumes now. The initial volume was there, but now we're starting to see lack of volume again. So I'm expecting to see a retracement. So and there's a lot of people buying in with their $35 Bitcoins based on the numbers I'm seeing. So it's going to be interesting to see how well that goes. But yes, I do believe that there's going to be some kind of reversal coming, and this pump might be short-lived. But because it's just straight away, it's created liquidity. If there's not enough volume in the market, then what's going to happen is some of the big players are going to sell now that now the Bitcoin price has actually gone up substantially. Push the price down, buy in low again, price goes back up. That's how they make their money. Buy the dips. Jody Rhodes says, has a president ever attacked the Fed? It's unbelievable. Well, I suppose Trump has before. Trump will end the Fed. I'm sure he'd love to get his hands on the Fed, wouldn't he? Have a government-controlled Fed. I'll tell you what, wouldn't be a bad idea. CZ has issued a report on it. Wow, okay, thanks, RPM. Okay, guys, let's go. We're checking platinum out anyway, so let's change the screen and let's look at platinum. I'm going to just close off for a bit. Right, let's take a look and let's have a look at. How do you think platinum's performing, guys? Yesterday we were about 860, and today we've retreated. However, we're still looking pretty good. On the chart here, this is the wedge I put in place. So we've got our support line running across the bottom here, and then we've got our resistance line running off the top. So again, we're in the middle here. We're looking good. We're above our 20-day moving average, guys. That's what I want to see. I want to see us above the 20-day moving average. You can see here we've bounced off that. Essentially, even though the wick broke down, the support held, and we finished just above that 20-day moving average. The next candle wick, again, we pushed down, and then we pushed back up, and then we've sort of settled in the middle here. So on the day, we're looking at $854.60 an ounce for platinum. We're down $2.94. That's 0.34%, guys. So again, it's going to have a look at the hourly for platinum. Wow, look at that. It's like a complete reversal. What a pump and dump. Pumped and dumped straight away. And now we're sitting, unfortunately, we're back below our 20-day moving average, our 20 moving average. We even crashed through our 50 moving average, and geez, we almost broke through all those resistance levels. So platinum on the daily looks okay, but on the hourly, not so great. It's basically we're reversing everything that happened in the last 4 hours. Interesting. But again, it's still, even though the wicks are down, we could still see a reversal to a degree in this. So we got 19 minutes and 50 seconds left. Platinum priced at 854, everybody. Let me know if you got into platinum. I'd certainly like to know. Let's have a look. Crypto Conservative says flats. And yeah, so that's platinum currently. Not looking that great. So let's have a look at Palladium. Palladium's down $24. Again, it looks like we're in a mode of consolidation here. If you look, we're pretty much in this area. We've got resistance levels here pretty tight at about $1,487 and up. You can see we keep testing it and falling, testing, falling. So again, it's only a matter of time before we get enough momentum to break through that resistance and start heading up and start breaching that $1,500 mark. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Let's move this area to this section here. So there's our resistance. There's our descending resistance level, and there's our support. There you go. So again, pretty much by next week, we'll be seeing whether a breakdown is going to happen here or if we're going to have enough momentum to break out. We're sort of in the We're in the moving averages currently, or we'll blow it now currently on the daily. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. We'll break it down. Okay, so we're still in between these two areas. You can see it there. We came close to our support level. We bounced back up. You can see there's a lot of wick action. So there's pressure to bring the price up. However, we hit resistance here, the 50 moving average, immediately sold down. And then we started a new candle, again with a retest of the 50 EMA, rejected, straight back down again. And unfortunately, again, didn't have enough momentum. Our rejection continued, and we're currently sitting at $1,462 for an ounce of palladium. And we went as low as $1,454. Not too bad. Anyone buy the dip? Anyone buying platinum, palladium? I suppose you guys have probably seen the reverse proof Palladium Eagle. I suspect you're probably going to see that. This Step Stacker, man, how you doing? He says, everyone, I'm driving if I don't respond. Hey, man. Hope all is well. I responded to your comment on whose video was it? Was it Stacking Stormtrooper or Yankee Stacking? Something like that. I thought it'd be a reply to that comment you put in there. Jody Rhodes says, really glad I bought platinum. Thanks, Limey. How much platinum did you buy, Jody? Just out of interest. Yeah, so platinum in the middle there. Could be another opportunity there to get into platinum based on this sell-off. Anyone getting the reverse proof Palladium Eagle? That's been released from the US Mint. I bet you that would be an awesome one. Donald in New Mexico says, hi, Red. Jody Rhodes, zero hedge is fun today. Right, let's take a look, guys. Let's start getting into some articles here. Then we start closing them off. Right, let's have a look. So the first one we're going to take a look at is it's not really an article, but a market update. This is gold prices turn higher after China tariff retaliation. Powell on radar. This is investing.com, released by Yahoo Finance. It says gold prices turned higher on Friday after China announced retaliatory tariffs of US tariffs of, I presume that means US goods, increasing the demand for safe haven precious metals ahead of the widely anticipated speech from the Federal Reserve President Jerome Powell. Spot gained $6.54 or 0.4% to 1,504 a troy ounce, while gold futures for December delivery on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange rose $5.85. China's Ministry of Commerce said it will impose. Sorry, I've got these pop-ups that have just come up here, irritating me. Where were we here? In response to the latest one planned, US President Donald Trump, China will impose additional tariffs on a total of $75 billion worth of US goods in response to the latest ones planned by President Donald Trump on $300 billion worth of Chinese goods. China said that some of those countermeasures will start on September 1st, while others will take effect on December 15th, mirroring a recent delay announced by Trump. The news broke ahead of Powell's speech, scheduled for 10 a.m. Markets will look to see if the Fed chief provides hints on whether the US central bank will cut interest rates for a second time this year in an attempt to boost the world's largest economy. Elsewhere, the World's Gold Council analyst Adam Palanke noted that investor demand for gold-backed ETFs continued at a rapid pace last week. Even in Asia, where the holdings of gold ETFs have fallen nearly 20% at one stage earlier this year, assets under management are now up on December 31st, having risen nearly 10% in August alone. Wow. In other metal trading, silver gold futures gained 0.5% to $17.12. Palladium fell 1.7% to $14.59, and system metal platinum declined 0.6% to $857. In base metals, copper dropped 0.5% to $2,446 per pound. Is that right? Oh, $2.54 a pound. Sounds really cheap. Right, so that's that one there. Okay, that was gold prices turn higher after China's tariff retaliation, and we're going to take a look at the next one there. Graham Stacker, man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I know you were hoping to make it yesterday, but I'm glad you made it now. So this is spot gold. Net long positions continue to rise as market volatility increases. Donald says, no RP Eagle for me. Reverse proof. I wonder how much they're going to sell it for. I don't think I saw any prices yet. What do you guys think? How much do you reckon they're going to sell that for? I got the proof last year. Wow, Donald. Geez, have you still got it, or did you flip it? Jody Rhodes says 5 ounce. Lovely. Graham Stacker, I finally made it. Hey, everyone, how you doing? We got Donald New Mexico saying hi, Graham, and likewise Jody as well. And we got Graham Stacker there. Hey, Donald, Jody. It's good to see you there, Graham. Hope all is well your side. Anyway, let's get to it. So, spot gold net long positions continue to rise as market volatility increases. Spot gold retailers trader shows 66% of traders are net long. Well, so they're playing the long game. He says spot gold retail trader shows that 66.1% of traders are net long, with the ratio of traders long to short at 1.95 to 1. The number, so almost 2 to 1. The number of traders net longs is 5% higher than yesterday and 18.3% higher from last week, while the number of traders net shorts is 0.2% lower than yesterday and 2.2% lower from last week. So there's a reduction in people shorting the metal, and there's a major increase of people long playing the metal. Spot gold sentiment suggests gold fall prices may fall. It says we typically take a contrarian view to crowd sentiment, and the fact that traders are net long suggests gold spot prices may continue to fall. Traders are further net long after yesterday and last week, and a combination of current sentiment and recent changes gives us a stronger spot gold bearish contrarian trading bias. Well, so some guys here are predicting that we could see a potential sell on gold. So again, it could be a buying opportunity for those wanting to get in. Always buy the dips and sell the highs. So there could be an opportunity here. These guys seem to think that there could be, based on the amount of longs currently in the market, that there could be a bearish fall in regards to the price of gold. But we'll have to wait and see. May not happen now, but who knows? It might do once we have some more buying. Let's check that out. Okay, the next one is this one here. US dollar whipsaws around Fed Chair Powell Jackson's whole speech. Okay, we're going to check that one out. So let's have a look. Graham Stacker says, good to be back after a few days. Feel like a few, I feel good to be back after a few days. Feel like I was in the dark for this week. Wow. Donald says, I still have the Palladium proof. Very nice, Donald. But I bet you that's appreciated nicely. Should probably think about getting that graded. Graham Stacker says, got my Algrees pre-ordered from AppMex the other day. Was surprised too. As awesome, Graham. I got mine graded. I'm just waiting for it to come back from NGC. So I got a MS69 grade. Unfortunately, it didn't quite make the 70. I showed pictures of it yesterday, so you're welcome to. Sorry, not yesterday. Day before yesterday. If you want to check out the day before stream, I'll put the link in the description. You can click on that, and you can scroll through and select the NGC grades. Graham Stacker says to see them still available. Wow. Yeah, well, I suppose they're all sold out for the mint. Aussie Alchemist, man, how you doing? Aussie, jeez, man, it's good to see you. Everyone's saying hello again. Jody Rhodes says gold dipped to 40.94. Now forget that. Well, it was the same thing with silver earlier, man. We were back in 16 territory, and I was like, when's this going to stop? I just want to see it continually keep staying in the 17s, but we dipped and then it shot up. So fair play. I saw that. Congrats on the ones. Oh yeah, thanks, Graham. Yeah, it was nice to get number ones, man, and also they're in sequence, which is mad. Um, so that's great. So I've got the both of the graded coins are actually in sequence, and they're from the same mint. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Anyway, let's get back to this, guys. We've got US dollar whipsaw around Fed Chair Powell's Jackson's Hole speech. It says Jackson Hole talking points. He says Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech behind closed doors at the Jackson Hole Economic Policy Symposium has neither surprised or disappointed the market participants. In saying we will act as appropriate to sustain the expansion, Fed Chair Powell has more or less confirmed that the markets are correct in anticipating another rate cut in September. Ooh, nice. US dollar declined slightly after Fed Chair's Powell's remarks, with US equities rallying and gold prices falling back slightly. Then we've got more technical analysis. Following the release of Fed Chair's pre-scheduled remarks, the DXY index initially gained around 98.32% as a high, as 98.37 thereafter. So a bit of, let's see if we can read more on this. Right, here we go. So it's a central bank weekly talking points. It says all eyes on the Fed Chair Jerome speech, obviously on Friday the 23rd. Fed funds are pricing in a 100% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut in September, and an 87% chance of a 50% basis point. Wow, that'd be one serious rate cut, guys. 87%. Meanwhile, euro dollar contracts are only pricing in a 24% chance of a 50 basis point rate cut. Now that it's a race to the bottom for central banks has begun, as the US-China trade war weighs more heavily on the global economic growth, the Federal Reserve Economic Policy Symposium in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, carries additional weight for market participants. With the European Central Bank President Mario Draghi staying home as he winds down the final months of his term, all eyes are squarely focused on Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech. The July Fed meeting minutes indicated the FOMC isn't ready to aggressively cut interest rates based on recent moves in the bond and rate markets. It appears that traders are already fully aware of the possibility of a less aggressive Fed rate cut cycle. This was obviously must have been before the speech. US Treasury yield curve remains inverted. Again, I'm not going to go too much into this. I'm going to take a look at the crypto market. And then we're going to take a look at that bit of news. Right. Okay, so guys, I'll just show you silver's jumping back up again. So let's take a look. We're going to cross over to silver. Wow, so gold's moving as well, guys. Right, here we go. This is silver. So we're moving back. Okay, we're back on the daily here. Let me bring this down to a 4-hour. Okay, there's our 4-hour candle. Nice wick there. We're definitely moving back up, guys. We're at 1741. We were down as low as 1735 before I started with the news. Aussie Alchemist says Aussie dollar up, silver dip, sweet buying opportunity. Coin Sense and Nonsense. Got to run, Silver Limey. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers, Coin Sense. Good to see you, buddy. He's got his latest videos out. He was doing a 50 cents or $half hunt. So you guys are welcome to check it. He's also just reached the 1K mark as well. So congrats, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Welcome to the 1K club. Jody Rhodes, take a look at the one. Okay, that's something I actually have another look at. Lol, got a email response from local MPs about Aussie cash ban. Yeah, I covered that in the previous one. That was interesting. What an effing joke. Didn't answer a single question. What, he didn't know, or he just refused? See you, Coin Sense. Let's take a look. Actually, I'll bring up the dollar Juan rate anyway. Let's just see if I can bring that up. Okay, I was going to see if I can bring that up for you so long, guys. Just give me a minute there. $1. Chinese yuan. There we go. Well, it's still at 710. So 7 Chinese yuan to $1. So they're still holding that. Okay, it's CNY. So there we go. Okay, so it is this. Okay. Let's have a look. USD. Okay, I've got it up, guys. Just give me a minute and we'll take a look. Waiting for the load up. Sorry, just waiting for it to load up, guys. Oh, the chart isn't available. It says the market's open, but it doesn't give me any. Okay, sorry, man. That's not going to work. All right, sorry, man. On TradeView, it doesn't show the actual one, so we're going to have to leave that. It's well wasting my time. Anyway, I got to run around. Basically, send me the liberal policy message. The PR run, Aussie. Hey, the high desert pioneer, man. How are you doing? Good. Thanks for dropping in. There, Aussie, there saying I got a PR run around. Basically, sent me the liberal policy message. Oh, great. So he probably didn't know himself then. Right. Okay. There. So this silver, guys. Silver's looking okay. At least we're back above the 1740. Let's do some Bitcoin, guys. There we go. Here's the Bitcoin chart. Right. What was interesting in regards to the daily here, what I'm consistently seeing is this pattern where we're seeing these pushes up, and of course we are getting some heavy shorting. So like here we've got sort of a bear flag, and then of course immediately a sell. I'm seeing the same repetitive moves again. All of a sudden we've got this move up, which is pretty much we've hit resistance there at the 50-day moving average. You can see it as clear as day. We broke through it a few days back, and then of course we sold immediately back down. And to me, this was classic bear flag movements. I could just see it. I could, guys. It's the main reason why I'm still not in it. Because I still think that there's more than likely a further move to the downside. And what was interesting as well is we broke through our support level. This has been a really strong support level because we've consistently been on that. I mean, take a look at this. It goes from all the way back here in May. And despite the fact that we broke through it and we sort of didn't really go up as well, which I'll show you on the hourly. We'll definitely be taking a look at that in a sec. Sorry, I just want to double check everything here. So let's have a look here. Awesome streams. So cheers, JT. All the best, bud. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting my there it is. Right. Jody Rhodes says, tell them you have 22. JT says, awesome live stream. Take care, everyone. Cheers, buddy. The High Desert Pioneer says, hey, Donald, do you get lunch before South Stream? Aussie Alchemist says, did not address conflict of interest between the IMF and the Black Money Task Force. The guy in charge is a former IMF director. Also, no response on Aussie Gold at BOE, and who 11 tons were leased to. Wow, okay, there's a fair bit of information there, Aussie. We're up to 17 currently in there, so again, please hit the like button, guys. Really appreciate you all for dropping in. I want to see some moon up likes. Moon them up. Graham Stacker. Jody says, TBH, I'd have been the letter to. Right, let's get back to Bitcoin. So, where are we going to see Bitcoin from here? Well, I'm immediately suspect in regard to this maneuver because it took us ages to try and get through this resistance level. I'll break it down on the 4-hour. We're also still in the murky zone here of these moving averages. As you can see, I mean, this is the 4-hour, so this was a long time that we were sitting below this resistance level. You can see it's held in places. We broke through it down, and then we just couldn't. We were constantly knocking on, and we just constantly got rejected. However, we got rejected there, and immediately a big sell-off ensued, and that took us back down to 9.7, which I think was Saturday morning, I believe. Oh, sorry, was it Wednesday? Yesterday, beg your pardon. And again, the same thing happened. Then it looked like we were about to break above it there, and immediately we had a sell-off. Then all of a sudden, pow, the volume came in up 2.5 grand. However, I'd certainly want confirmation that this is going to head down. Personally, we're going to have a look at the volume in a sec, guys. We can see the red candles forming. We're right on the 50 moving average right now. So let's see this in the 1-hour. There we go. That breaks it really down. Look at that. It cuts constantly down. Okay, retest down. So we had our initial, we had our breakdown, retest, breakdown, retest, breakdown, and then we constantly building up momentum here, trying to get through. Rejected from our 20-day moving average here. So then we broke above it, tested our 50-day moving average, rejected, back down again, and then tried to build momentum. Initially broke through, but immediately rejected. And then we were pushed through. Again, we couldn't get through our next resistance level, which is the 100 moving average, and immediately sell-off ensued, back down under the 50-day moving average. Then we were floundering on the 20-day moving average, and then eventually the volume came in, pushed us right through all these resistance levels, and now we're teetering right on the top there. And personally, I think it's coming down. I really do. Let's just have a look at some of the volume here. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We had the initial volume up, nice strong volume buys, and then it stopped. You can just see it petered off, and now we're seeing the selling. Look, people buying 0.19 Bitcoin. Check this out. Some guys even put like $10 worth. Oh, some guy just bought a lot there. Wow. 0.22, you got 0.27, 0.5, 2 Bitcoin, 0.003. Guy selling 17. I mean, again, the volume here cannot be sustained. So I'm definitely, for me, there's definitely going to be pressure back down. We might even be retesting this level here, this 10.262 level. If we break through that, then effectively we're heading down to our 50-day moving average at what's that? 10. Sorry, that was that level there. What's that? That's the 10.259. Back down to the 10.2 level. We break through that, then we're going to be back at the 10,000 level. Again, this wasn't that much of a big pump. You know, when we see pumps, they're normally pretty big. I mean, there's one there that was 10.726, 10.370. Okay, so there's about 400 again. So let's see. We're going to keep keep an eye on that. I want to see if it breaks down. There's no wick on that candle, so anything goes at the minute. There you go, 10.398. Some people are saying sell at 10.399. People buying at 10.397. But again, it's fractional being the order of the day, but someone's selling. Someone just sold 100. 98 Bitcoin. It's perfect time to gain. If someone's holding large amounts of big Bitcoin, I'm talking like the proper coin, and let's say you got 5 or 6, why not indeed? When you're buying, you're selling at 10.4, and then you're going to get back in at 10.1. All of a sudden, you've made $3 grand just like that. There you go. Some guys saying buying at 9.8, so people are already aiming for a lower price. There we go. 9.631. Some guy wants to buy ridiculous amounts. 10.397. Some guy selling says he wants to sell at 10.408. So that's the volume we're looking at for Bitcoin currently. Have a look. Aussie. Okay, so RPM Limited says TBH means to be honest. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm not really one for all the abbreviations. Thanks for clearing that up, RPM. Aussie Alchemist says totally agree, Jody. Thrasher Coin says, how about silver? Well, silver's looking pretty good, man. Check the playback. We're back above 17.40, guys. We're 17.42, $17.42 currently at the minute. Rick G's here. Hey, Rick G, how you doing, bud? Silver's looking pretty sweet, man. Your stack is growing nicely. Aussie Alchemist says, go below 10, and I finally get a little. Everyone's saying hello there. And then what's up, Donald says Thrasher Coin. Okay, I'm going to take a look at that one article now. Okay, there's a bit of buying pressure as well. Small wick. Let's see what happens there. Okay, let's read this final article and then we'll wrap up, guys. Right, here we go. Bitcoin rises minutes after China announces additional tariffs on US. This is by David Babayan, and he works for News BTC. It says BTC began an impressive price surge minutes after China announced that it would slap additional tariffs on US goods. Beijing said Friday that it would increase taxes on $70 billion worth of US imports of between 5 and 10%. That progressed its already worsening trade dispute with Washington, which last week had announced a similar tariff of $300 billion of Chinese imports. That's pretty much where we are right now. Bitcoin spikes after China announced additional tariffs. The BTC USD instrument spiked by $355 or 3.52% to establish a local high towards 10,449 on San Francisco-based Coinbase exchange. The move uphill appeared shortly after China's announcements, validating Bitcoin's growing correlation with the global trade dispute. Investors, speculators evidently went bullish on the cryptocurrency's near-term price prospects, a move similar to many ever since the US trade war picked momentum. Renminbi down. It says sentiments towards the Chinese renminbi dwindled on Friday, while analysts predicting a national currency would fall further due to the tariff announcement. $1 bought 7.1 and whatever the unit is, and it says earlier the prices dropped towards the 7.099 level, never touched before since the financial crisis 11 years ago. The People's Bank of China allowed the renminbi to go down below $7 in early August, sparking a further escalation in the disputes with China, with the US. The move prompted the White House to call China a currency manipulator. I did read on that article previously on one of the other videos. Meanwhile, Bitcoin encashed the most of two superpowers remained engaged in a tit-for-tat strategy. Cryptocurrency surged 5% on the day. PBOC forced the renminbi lower. I think it's the People's Bank of China. It is now eyeing to repeat the price action as investors look for safe haven assets against the impending economic meltdown. Fed easing priced in. It says the Bitcoin price rise came as traders also awaited further pointers from the U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell as he spoke with the annual central bankers meeting at Jackson Hole, Wyoming today. He gave no new indication about cutting interest rates any further, as had demanded by Trump in his critical tweets on the Fed. We will act as appropriate to sustain the expansion, said Powell, which I said in a previous one. The rate cut in late July had assisted Bitcoins in growing its market capitalization. Speculators believe cutting rates further would increase the cash liquidity among investors, which would be able to route more capital into the Bitcoin market. Economy slowing down only means one thing: cutting rates and printing money, said Anthony Pompliano of Morgan Creek Digital Assets. They don't realize that they're giving Bitcoin the rocket fuel it was built to consume. Long Bitcoin, short the bankers. There you go. There's a pricing update there. So we got Bitcoin at 10,166. I think that's changed now, actually. Let's just do a quick refresh on that. That's interesting. Still showing 10.1. That's interesting. So that's definitely more than that. Right, so Bitcoin currently at 10,415. You can still see the volume still looking pretty weak as far as I'm concerned. So can this be sustained? Depends on if these guys sell. Or even if these guys sell here. Imagine that those guys get in nice and low. They sell up here, they come down, they're buying in. Simple as that. Going to close it off. Let's take a look at Litecoin in the meantime. Litecoin's looking very interesting, guys. It's held its support level, so we're going to be taking a look at that shortly. Let's just check the chat. We got up to 15 viewers, guys. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe too. Ozzy, your package was sent today. That is by Rick. Jody Rhodes says, "How's your Litecoin doing?" Well, I tell you what, it's not doing too badly. Hey, Currents, how you doing? It says, "Hi, Silverlami. Hi, everyone. How you doing, buddy? I sent your package today. I dropped you an email earlier just to say, hey, Current won the giveaway. So I've just sent it. I sent it to him today. So hopefully it should arrive by next week." Aussie Alchemist, he says, "Yeah, cheers, Rick. You didn't have to, mate. We'll keep an eye out for it. Got me curious now." Graham Stacker says, "Lol, pew pew." Schmidt Jordan says, "Thank God I invested with Chris." He's obviously got his technique that he uses there, Schmidt Jordan. We got Rick G, Profit Coin says, "Aussie, I'm sure you will like it." Sucker for Silver says, "We probably have a week or two before the big break in BTC, up or down, who knows." Well, looking at it here, I'd have to admit, well, it just opens that the door again now to another adjustment. So I'm going to put the resistance level in here. We've got our support level in place. We should know by tomorrow which ways. Well, I mean, obviously in regards to the move out of the zone. I'll put that back on screen shortly. We're going to take a look at Litecoin in a moment. Right. Everyone's saying hello there. Hey, Donald, says Schmidt Jordan. Hey, Current says, hey, Donald. He says, "Invest with Chris, bro. He is the best." That is Schmidt. There you go. The Schmidt says, "You will make 20% of your profit daily." Aussie Alchemist says, "Oh man, I need coffee. 3 a.m. here, man." Hey, Aussie, we probably won't be much longer, bud, just so you can get some sleep there. Schmidt Jordan says he has the best online platform for investments. Oh, okay. Certainly has looked like Schmidt's given some tips. Donald in New Mexico says, "Wake up, Aussie." That's why he's gone to get the coffee. And then Jody Rhodes says, "Wow, 3 a.m. hot and very sunny here." Yeah, it's currently, yeah, you're right. Bang on, Jody. Aussie Alchemist, try Donald. So much maths so early. And Rick G says, "Noon in Indiana." Harry Cohen says, "Thanks, Silverlime. Got your email. Perfect." Hey, everyone. For those that just joined the chat, didn't see me come on earlier, I just thought I'd show my face again. Hope everyone's doing well there. Yeah, so looking at the chart here, this is Litecoin. Looking at it here, you can see we're holding our support level here on the bottom, which is brilliant. We've been holding it now for pretty much the last week. So we've seen a nice strong buying candle based on the movement that we've seen today. So hopefully, if all goes well, we're going to slowly start to make our way up here. Again, Litecoin's has got a lot of hard work ahead of it. It's not going to be easy. Also, the volume more than likely isn't there. I mean, I can see it here. Well, someone's selling 83, someone's buying a 0.07 of a Bitcoin. So again, the volume isn't quite there yet. But once we start to get momentum, start getting the wheels turning, we can start moving. We're way under our moving averages here, which is not good. So it's not looking pretty there. So let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, so we're coming up. This is the 4 hour on Litecoin. So yeah, clear as day there. We bounced off support there, straight through the 20 moving average. We're testing the 50 moving average right now, and we're found wanting there. So we might see a retracement after another unsuccessful attempt. So we'll have to wait and see. We've got 2 hours and 42 minutes left of this candle. So more than likely, there's going to be a retracement here. That's for Litecoin. Litecoin's price, $75.56. Let's look at it on the daily. Sorry, on the hourly, not the daily. Not looking too bad on the hourly. Broke through multiple resistance levels today. We broke the 50, the 20, and the 100. It's the 200 that's testing us right now. And we're found wanting again. So we've been rejected, straight back down. We're trying again. This time we did get some rejection, but we're still we were in a buying mode. And we're building up to it. And hopefully we'll retest. Hopefully we'll find some more volume there to punch through. Sadly, someone's selling another 12 Bitcoin there again at 75.62. So I'm gonna have to wait. That is Litecoin, everybody. Let's check the chats. Jody Rhodes says Saturday or Friday. He said, Jody said, did you see Bitcoin is actually around 90% dominance? I don't think it's as high as that. I think it's 70%, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, it's not. It's 68.7% coin dominance right now. This is the big joke for me, guys. Even though we've had that pump now, our volume's only 53 billion. I might sound like a lot, but it's not. Our market cap is still low. We're sitting at $271 billion. Also, Bitcoin's market cap again just below 200. Again, it's no good at 186. Just the volume's not there again. XRP. Look, the cryptos are all in the green today, so can't really complain over that. But just again, no consistent volume again, which could put pressures on the bulls to keep aiming higher. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Aussie Alchemist says, "Wow, look at this." Hey Aussie, I hope you're doing well there, bud. Let's have a look. Rick G says, "Gotta go, everyone. Have a great day. All night. Cheers, Rick. Good to see you, man. I expected sunglasses and an MIB black suit." Right. Second Silver says, "Hey Graham, hope your Friday is going well." Hey. Isn't that cool? So the weekend. And then I start work on Monday, guys. And that's another thing we're going to talk about is the schedule for next week. So live streaming next week, it's going to be later. More than likely going to do 3 days a week. So we're going to try the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday format. We'll have to see how it goes, guys. But I'll let you guys know in case there's any delays. So make sure you guys have got notifications selected. I'll obviously show the community post. I will put a community post in if there's any issues. I've done it in the past. Everyone's been aware of it. Jody says, Jody's got a question there. He says, what's the J job? It's in sales, bud. That's all I'm going to say right now, Jody. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to bring the silver chart up, guys, because silver is moving. Right, okay, so let's get out of the Litecoin for now. And camera off. Okay, so we're going to have another look at silver quickly before we finish up. So this will be our finishing off screen. So there you go. Silver currently at $17.42. So again, we've pushed up high. We're sitting about this level here. We've had some more buying, push ourselves back up into this market. This is our resistance level right here, everybody. That's 1750, 1748. We hit 1750 last time and we came straight back down. As you can see here, we had a massive sell once we'd hit that 1750. So once you got consistent buying and very little selling, once it gets to a blow off top level, that's exactly what happened here. We didn't even test our resistance. Hit it, bang, straight down. Everyone took profits. And then we were back straight up again once everyone had decided that was enough. Everyone then bought in lower and then started pushing the volume. Excuse me, the volume back up. Let's have a Graham Stacker says, thanks, Zucker. I hope yours is well to you, my friend. He's, let's have a look. Jody Rose says, great phone voice. I mean, I mean that. Thanks, Jody. Thanks, bud. Right, so I'll put a community post over the weekend, guys, in regards to the live stream schedule. In case there's any issues, I will obviously post the details in the community post. So I'll see how much time I have, but it's more than likely going to move later, and it'll probably, the streaming times will probably be less as well. So we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to try and fit in videos, do some more videos to slot in between that. So really appreciate all you guys being here. It's always great to live stream. I enjoy chatting to you all. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. There you go, Graham Stacker says, Salami, thanks for all you do for dummies like me. No one's a dummy at all, Graham. So but Jody Rhodes says, Aussie Alchemist, he says that. But is that all based on ETFs? More than likely, Aussie. I'd say a large portion of that movement is probably ETFs because it's just easier to transact. A lot of the guys, you couldn't sell me Litecoin, says Jody. I probably can, but I'll probably have to sell it to you less, wouldn't I? You'd probably take it for 70, wouldn't you? You can pocket €5. Graham Stacker says, Salami, thanks for all you do for us dummies. No, it's all a learning curve, man. Hi, Desert Pioneer. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to try and get some videos done. I've got some more slabbed coins that came in. I hope you guys enjoyed the MS70s. I'm super excited. I went ahead and bought a proof coin today, so I'm going to send that in for grading as well. So really looking forward to getting that. So I'll keep you guys updated. And then I've got a couple of videos there I need to upload. But thanks very much. Take care, everyone. Graham Stacker, Jody Rhodes, Aussie Alchemist, Donald, New Mexico, High Desert Pioneer, Aussie Alchemist, Jody Rhodes, Richie Profit Coins, AU Currents, what's that? Thrasher Coin. Yeah, Thrasher Coin. He says it's 7 a.m. then Hawaii. Oh, lovely. Super early down that side, man. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on one of the videos uploading on the weekend, and I'll see you hopefully on Monday. We'll see how it goes. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next video.